And we are live in YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one more time to KAOS Boxing and Fitness. My name is Tristan Oseguera, and we are here on Monday. Give me a second. And we are organizing some stuff here, but thank you for being here. Um, if you was checking my Instagram account, today we have, yes, today I'm not wearing my KAOS Boxing and t-shirt because we have a special guest. Always we say we have special guests because every person to come here for me is very special, and I want to thank everyone to so far believe in this project, who is the KAOS Boxing and Fitness YouTube channel, where we want to call in social media. We've been inviting people from the fitness industry, people from the combat sports. We have here also on the channel Mr. Henry Garcia, who is the dad of Ryan Garcia, and he created Fierce Flex Back. Soon we will talking again with him. A few weeks ago, we have Frieda Gibbs, the most dangerous woman in the world. We have Julio Cesar Martinez, who is the light champion for the WBC. And today we have one of our guests belongs to the BKFC, to is the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. If you don't know much about combat sports, of course, is the boxing, is the MMA, or the mixed martial arts now, to the leagues, UFC, Strikeforce, Bellator, and is this? I want to say new league because it's start to coming more popular, but it's not that new because the bare knuckle fight exists, I think, maybe for boxing because it's fighting only with your knuckles. I can call pancreas in the Spanish pancreas, but so that's what is. And today, as I said, we have our guest from the bare knuckle fight. He's going to join us in a few minutes, but I want to make an announcement. First of all, I want to thank Bernie from Bare Knuckle Fights FC, or Bare Knuckle FC, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. He is providing us all the information, inviting us to assist to the live events. I promise once our budget allowed us to travel, we go to travel. But for example, today I want to announce, if you want to know what is the bare knuckle fights, well, let me tell you one thing. In April 30th in Birmingham, Alabama, April 30th at 5 p.m. is the Bare Knuckle Fights Championship number 17, and it's live from Birmingham, Alabama, April 30, 5 p.m. Pacific time. You can check the headline. The BKFC is a tremendous heavyweight clash between Dylan Bad Boy Clicker, who is 2-0, defending by 2 knockouts. He's winning his record. He's from Pensacola, Florida, and is versus Josh the Hammer Burns, to his 1-0, one knockout of Dearborn, Minneapolis. And the co-feature is the quarterfinals of the BKFC 175 pounds tournament, Birmingham fan favorite Marcel Swift Stamp, who is 2-1 and is facing against Mike the Marine Richmond of Rosemont, Minneapolis. So check download the app. Is BKFC TV. BKFC TV. You can download your iPhone and your iPad if you have. I think you can download also an other. I download the app on my Fire Stick. Yes, I have the Fire Stick. It's not promotional, but you can use the Fire Stick in your TV and you can download the app. So today, my guest is a brother, a friend, is Mexican American. His name is David El Necio Diaz. David the stubborn Diaz. So he was in the BKFC 16 and he won by majority decision. If you watch the fight, so stay here with us because he's coming soon. He's our guest today on KAOS Boxing and Fitness. We're going to have again a very light chat and to know him better, to know his story, how he come, maybe not much people, and I want to say something in Spanish, so please stay here if you don't understand Spanish, but I want to invite people to watching this and speak Spanish. So, todos mis amigos en México, Puerto Vallarta, Ciudad de México, Chihuahua, Culiacán, San Luis Potosí, Los Cabos, gente en España también que hablan español, les doy una cordial bienvenida a KAOS Boxing and Fitness. El día de hoy vamos a tener a un paisano que es mexicoamericano. Él es David el Necio Díaz, él participa en la liga ligera pesada de la liga que se llama de BKFC, the Bare Knuckle Fight. Es a pelea puño limpio, no guantes. Va a estar con nosotros platicando acerca de su carrera, cuándo viene la próxima pelea. Así que si ustedes entienden un poco de inglés, él también habla español, pero normalmente yo vivo aquí en Seattle, Washington, él está en San Diego, California, y vamos a tratar de platicar un poco, charlar un rato acerca de su carrera, de lo que está haciendo y compartir cuáles son sus próximos proyectos, cuándo viene su próxima pelea. Y por supuesto, como estaba comentando, vamos a estar hablando en inglés. Yo sé que mucha gente en México, más mis amigos en Puerto Vallarta, en Los Cabos, en la Ciudad de México, todo el mundo habla español, inglés y muchos de ustedes hablan otros idiomas también. Yo sé eso muy bien. Así que estamos a punto de iniciar aquí. Esperemos que llegue nuestro invitado, David el Necio Díaz. Así que no se olviden, el próximo 30 de abril a las 5 de la tarde, tiempo del Pacífico, va a estar en BKFC TV. Pueden poner su aplicación en su teléfono celular, ya sea Apple o alguna Android, pueden hacerlo y pueden ver esta pelea el día 30 de abril a las 5 de la tarde. Como le estaba mencionando, es pelea en la división de los pesados. Así que in Birmingham, Alabama. So let's go back in English. And so we are live here waiting for our guest. And don't forget, leave your comments if you're here watching this transmission and is here. Okay, let's do welcome back our guest. So once again, to all our audience in Mexico, United States, England, I know our friends in England are watching this. And here is today with us, the lightweight fighter from Bare Knuckle Fights, or BKFC. If you don't understand those words, BKFC means Bare Knuckle Fight, and that's why we're in this t-shirt today. And is here our friend carnal, David el Necio Díaz, David Stubborn Díaz. ¿Cómo estás, carnal? Gracias por aceptar la invitación.
Oh, por supuesto, pero estaba compartiendo esto ahorita para que la gente se pueda
Exacto,
ya verlo.
Soy soldado por herencia.
A huevo.
Un poco de... me estaban comentando unos amigos, ¿por qué no pones la canción de Rocky? No, ni madres. I know you and me, we speak perfect Spanish because
Yes,
I'm from Mexico. I'm from Mexico City. Where were you born, David?
I was born in Los Angeles.
You were in Los Angeles, so you're American.
I'm Chicano.
We can call wherever you're a patriot.
Yeah, we call it. Sorry, go for it.
Yes. No. So no. Yeah. And I know you live in San Diego, California, right now. Yeah.
No. I don't know why they put San Diego, California, and I don't know why they put I was born in Mexico either. It even says South Central on my chest. You know, it says South Central Los Angeles. I don't know how we could fix that.
Who made that? Who made that? Like, you born in Mexico or in?
I have no idea. San Diego, Mexico. I was like, yo, ask me. You know, like.
So you are in South Central California.
South Central Los Angeles, yeah,
Los Angeles.
California.
Perfect. So how's life there now, man?
I mean, growing up, it was a tough neighborhood. But you know, it's gotten. I mean, I'm here, so I'm used to a lot of the things that I say. It's gotten better, but there's still shit going on. So
Yeah.
it's a good neighborhood, man. It's a lot of older Latino community. It's a good neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's very interesting because to people there, as I said in the beginning, yeah, we are going to do this interview in English because the majority of the audience, I know you speak Spanish and English, and you understand. People in Mexico, they understand English because I grew up in Puerto Vallarta and in Los Cabos, and we manage English
That
too.
has houses in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My
So
tío sell
maybe I know.
paintings and at the beach right there.
Yeah, and the Malecon.
Yeah, in Malecon. There you go. My uncle used to sell paintings there.
Oh, maybe I know him.
Yeah. I'll tell him to look out for you next time.
We got to cut this interview and we got to talk in personal because we don't want to run business here.
Yeah.
But let's go back. So first of all, thank you, Carnal. I really appreciate it. You take your time. I know you are busy. You are in transitions from. First of all, you're recovering from the last fight.
Oh, yeah.
It was bare knuckle fight number 16. Your fight versus Spencer Ruggeri. You won by a majority decision. I was watching the fight, man. So I was here at home. My daughter was with me, my wife, and my wife sent me to make the dinner. And it's like, no, now. It's coming, El Necio. It's coming, El Necio. When you walk to the ring. So first, do you call ring? You go. It's a circle. How you call how the league calls ring?
A circled ring. Circled ring.
Circle ring. Yeah.
Circled
ring. So for the people there now, because we are live on YouTube, David El Necio Diaz, or the Stubborn Diaz, he fought a month ago on the league. His call is now getting very popular. Is bare knuckle fights, or BKFC. The FC is for Fighting Championship. He fought in the number 16 event after the Knuckle Mania. And he fought versus Spencer Ruggeri on the light weight division, and he won by the majority decision, 5 rounds. And was just, if you have the chance, go on YouTube or find do whatever you want and the computer, go and get the fight, watch it, because was from minute 1 or second 1 to the end was just, and won the fight of the night, correct?
Yes, it did. We got fight of the night.
Ah, man, was just a blast of a fight, man. So was a fire, was back and forth. He hit you, you get, but as a good Mexican, I can tell that, and because because I know we have that warrior spirit too. Motherfucker, you hit me, I'm coming back.
Oh yeah. I didn't go back after I got hit. After I got dropped in the second round, I went forward. By the just forward. I was like, nah. Like after that punch, there was no more power behind them. They weren't hurting me.
Yeah, I noticed that he started to one to the special things for the bare knuckle fight is the start is very fast. Yeah. If you the fighters, they are very smart. So if you know that, so you take that because you know the fighters, one of them is going to gas out fast if they are not well prepared.
Yes.
And this is the case of and not because I'm saying Spencer is a bad fighter, yeah, because he has his career.
I didn't think that.
But one to the things I listen, I want to say from who, but they was thinking, oh, okay, David is the first fight, he don't has experience.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is that is the fight is not experience on that ringiness and specific, but if you've been fighting before, so it's not something new for you.
No, it wasn't new at all. Another thing is like, there's been other fights, no disrespect to none of the fights, but there's been fights that professional fighters go to bare knuckle for their first time and they get punched one time in the face and they go down, they go, whoa, no, I can't, this is different, I can't. And it's bare knuckle and boxing is a whole different sport. It's a hybrid, but it's just a whole different way to get punched in the face bare knuckle and to get punched with a glove, it's way different.
Yeah. So when let us know about you, David. So when you start the combat sport career, so when you start fighting.
So I never did amateur fighting. I never did professional fighting. I was just a backyard dreamer. I just wanted to fight, since I was a kid. But drugs and like, bad stuff and el barrio, just I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
concentrated for years, and I let it go for so long. I was always training, but just never to the level that I'm training now. I always knew I was good, but just never pushed for it. I never had
yeah,
I didn't have that yet. I was just not at the right place at the time.
yeah. But also, I don't know. It takes me very interesting your journey right now. Yeah, because I know that because I was following you previous to the fight. I was researching about you because as a Mexican, always when I see fights and it's a Mexican on the card, it's like mi raza, ahí está mi cabrón. A ese yo le voy. No, and I don't know who is, but I go with him.
I
Yeah.
feel that. I feel
So,
that. Yeah.
And I see the card because Bernie sent me the information to, oh, are you coming? So I cannot go. So because all this COVID situation don't allow us to travel or stay in some places. And anyway, when I see you in the fight, so and your mustache, and it's like, okay, and the mustache, I started researching. I don't see any background story about the boxing career or MMA career. So just you are a through fighter, but you was training with a good trainer because you are training with Joe Beltran, who is
Yes.
a legit fighter from UFC,
Yeah.
Bellator,
Bellator.
And now he's there. So
He's the champion.
how is the champion? And also, unfortunately, I don't find that information before. But you run your own GoFundMe you can support your fight camp be previous to that fight.
Yeah.
And so, how goes since the day when you decide to go to this fight to how you accept the fight, how you go to the bare knuckle fight?
So I was doing this for myself for a long time. I went to the tryouts and I made the GoFundMe in October for my mech because I wanted to go. Once they told me in the tryouts that I was gonna get a chance to fight, they told me December 15. So me fui para Mexico. I went to Cuernavaca, Morelos.
Uy.
Qué
aburrido.
No, I like it over there. I like it.
No, it's beautiful, man. It's the town of the eternal spring.
Yeah, it's a good spot. A lot of my family, my family's from there, so it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So and from right there, I got like maybe $400, and that was enough for me to go to Mexico and stay for 6 weeks and train because I was only training, not going now. I was training, going home, training, going home. So that's all I had for. So when I came back, I had some money saved from an accident. And I was like, all right, me queda, this little bit of money. What I was in Knuckle Mania helping someone out for their fight. And then when the fight was over, I was like, I could go back home. I had already hit up Joey Beltran on Instagram. I told him that I wanted to take some lessons from him before I even got told about the fight. And he was like, yeah, he's in Oceanside. I was like, all right, I'll check you out. But then he went to Miami for his camp. So when I was in Florida, I was in Orlando. I saw that he was in Florida and he told me he wasn't going to be back for a while. So I said, well, fuck, I got this money, saved up. What do I do? Me voy a la casa and I spend it on stupid shit. Or I actually, this is my chance to actually train with someone that's really fucking good. Someone that I respect and I understand his style of fighting. He has like the professional street fighter style, too aggressive.
Yeah, and he's the champion. He's the heavyweight champion.
He's a champion. Right, yeah, he's the fucking champion. And I did it, man. And he said, yeah, come to Florida. I'll be there. And I went. And after the 4th or 5th training we did, he saw that I was serious. And I told him if he could be my corner man. And he said, yeah. And that it was just up training, up in the training and putting me to spar with cabrones. It was pretty. I still feels surreal. It feels unreal. It feels like a dream still. Like what the fuck? I was, I'm in the same gym, seeing the champion right next to me work out. We're going it was just in the beginning. It was such a mind fuck. It was like, damn, this is real. This is actually happening. It's a dream come true, man. It's a dream.
Yeah, and you use really great words. I like it. This is really happening. So you can now don't step back. Yeah, you cannot keep up. Like because anxiety, emotion, everything can come inside your brain and your body. Yeah, can attack, like I get the nerve because
Oh
of,
yeah.
if you are training with Joe, I believe surrounding you, around you in the gym is other fighters too. They are also well known. Yeah, and it's just like, oh man, so they are here, so they are watching me, and maybe somebody want to come tell me, hey, come on, this is a show, man. You can, or somebody
Yeah,
can support
it's
you. Yeah.
yeah. I was the name. The good thing is that this gym is actually really great. It's called Boxar Studios in Miami by Wynwood. It's a great fucking studio. But put it like this: I'm training there with Joey Beltran. Already having Joey Beltran and my coach Jason. Um, that knowing who Jason's trained with, and knowing what Oliver Beltran, that was I was already like, all right, got a little bit of pressure here, you know. And
Yeah.
then you see Hector Lombard walk in, and then you see Mateo kick, like Mateo's the owner of the thing,
Yeah.
and he's like sparred with Manny Pacquiao for 6 years.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, here's the South Central backyard trainer, you know, that's never been in a big gym. So I felt like I can't let these guys down. You know, I'm gonna give it my all. I gave it extra. Like,
Yeah, man, and also obviously, how long take that training camp? How long you been training previous to fight?
I was training. I was already so last 2020, I lost 85 pounds.
Okay, wow.
So from 2019 December to now, I've lost 85 pounds. So I'm down to 135 from 215. I was training all year, but I stepped it up after the tryouts, which was October. I went to Mexico in November, came back in December, and from December I was ready. I did a 7.5 week camp with Joey Beltran and Jason.
Wow, that's
Um,
interesting. It's not much.
no, yeah, I was already like, I already had that training, so it was when I jumped into the training camp, it was like, holy shit, this was. I thought it was hard. I thought I was training hard
Yeah.
already,
So
and nah,
this is
man.
my little daughter. He's here in the
Hey,
studio. Say hello to.
hi.
Go ahead, get out.
Yeah, the
She loves
training really
boxing.
stepped up. Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Get them into it when they're young so they can learn.
So, how old are you, David?
I'm 31.
31. So interesting, yeah, because maybe people's like, hey, come on, you are not too young for this.
Oh man, there's the some 30, 35 plus guys in there that are kicking ass still. You know, it's like guys that
Yeah.
are in their 40s kicking ass. You know, it's like, nah, I think I got a good 6 years in me to get to the sport.
No, of course. And you remember Randy Couture, he was 45 when he did his last fight.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't
Randy, Randy Couture was around 40 something.
Cormier retired at 40 something too, right?
Yeah, Cormier retired 40 something too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
about
yeah.
a good fight. I think the good fighters it's not about age. It's about who you are, how the experience, how you train, how the capacity to really understand the game plan, how you move, and no taking away from all the people in the combat sports athletes, but in Mexico is a lifestyle. The reason.
Yes.
I have a conversation with these friends. If you have a chance to speak with them, try to talk with them. They have a podcast. The name is Fighting Words in England. Uh, Ian Street is one of the best trainers I know from England. He also is a stunt action man. He's now in Mortal Kombat,
That's
the new movie.
crazy.
And he's a tough dude. And I say, man, and he was a MMA fighter. He do boxing. He's really good in boxing, and he's a master pad. He's amazing padding. Anyway, so we was talking about the experience between the English fighters and the Mexican fighters, because we became this conversation about Canelo Alvarez and all the British boxers he fought before. It's like, I mean, the reason what Canelo and many people get very into criticize him, they don't know how he's a good fighter. It's not just because he's just a boxer. He came from the hoods, man. See, he come from
Oh
nothing,
yeah,
yeah, from
yeah, yeah,
selling
yeah, yeah.
popsicles on the street. So he knows how it is to be bully and
Oh
like in the
yeah,
streets.
man.
You say, like we said, Mexico is no weight division. Yeah, if somebody stand in front of you, want to fight with you, it's like, okay, vente cabrón, tírale.
Yeah. Que te
and
dejen
uh,
se
and
cae.
and yeah, exactly. And you said you've been in Cuernavaca. Cuernavaca is serious place to be, yeah. And Mexico City is serious place to be too.
Oh
The
yeah.
same in Guadalajara. or Culiacan. So it's not like, what is your weight, my friend? Oh, I'm 135. Oh no, I cannot fight with you. No. No, like,
There's no weight classes in the streets.
yeah, and the street's no weight class. And
There's no weight classes.
and I think that's why bare knuckle fight became one very interesting fight, because it's no gloves. So what is the rules to the people is watching us right now? What is the rules in the bare knuckle fight?
Okay, so it's pretty much dirty boxing. Dirty boxing. That's pretty much the best way to put it. Is you could grab an arm as long as you're still punching with one hand. You could grab the back of the head. You can't do back fists. You can't poke. Nothing below the belts. No kicking. Only stand up. So no elbows. But dirty boxing. That's one thing that really helps out. Yeah.
And so the only protection is on the wrist.
Yes, it's 2 inches, 2 fingers below the knuckles. So the only protection goes up to here to the wrist, so you won't break your wrist.
Yeah, it's just more for the save of the wrist, and you can write a check in the end.
Yeah, pretty much. You can still catch sticks. It's gonna be hard, but after the fights, man, your hands get pretty swollen.
Yeah. And so right now, what coming from you? Where is David El Necio Diaz now, and where is the future? Where's the next fight, etc., etc.?
Okay, so this is one thing I've been wanting to actually address. Like everybody wants it right away. Wants it right away, and the company wanted me in right away. And I was like, a week after my fight, I can't even open my eye yet. My hands are still hurt. Like, no, I gotta be smart. I was gonna say yes. And I talked to my coaches and my team, and they're like, "We gotta let you heal first. You can't. Let's heal first, and then we think about it." But what I really want to do is I know that I already have that perro inside me. I could go forward as another man, but I know I need to, like they say, sharpen the blade.
Yeah.
So I want to focus right now on training. I mean, I want to train, but I will be back soon. So just got to heal my hands. And I really want to focus on my training, on throwing better hooks, getting more cardio. I just want to get better. That's all I want.
Yeah.
So like this, my last fight is going to be remembered as my worst fight compared to what's going to come from me. Because it's just going to get better.
I like that. I like that thought. I like that thought, because you need to establish yourself. You need to keep sharp, like you say, sharpening. Yeah, it's kind of the diamonds. Yeah, you have the rock. And the thing is that, so you learn. Yeah, you see what is inside in that ring, how feels, how move. Now you get that experience. So now you can bring that experience plus the training and a good camp now.
Oh yeah.
With how much can change all that pressure? Yeah, because now. So I want to say this now. Everybody know you now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry, man.
I think someone's at my door.
Don't worry, guys. So he's coming back. He just ran outside. So if you are now tuning here on the YouTube channel here in KAOS Boxing and Fitness, we are having this conversation or chatting or wherever you want to call with David El Necio Diaz, David El Necio Diaz, or David the Stubborn Diaz. He's a Mexican-American fighter. He's back right now, residing South Central California. And we are talking about him, his life, his fight career. So how comes to the bare knuckle fights. And as I'm explaining, so in the combat sports, Muay Thai, kickboxing right now, boxing and MMA or mixed martial arts, they are very popular. But now bare knuckle fight is coming to take part of this business. And they are creating because they have a famous ex-boxers, famous ex-MMA fighters, but also the bare knuckle fights, they are creating their own breed of fighters. And David is one of them he do the tryout. He trained, and he's telling us about his story. So as we was talking about, like the first time before to the first fight, you have all this pressure, the money, find the coach, the right person to train you. And you run the GoFundMe. And to be honest, and let's to be realistic, before the first fight, nobody know you. And friends was not many. And right now, I believe many friends are coming in your life. They are popping outside like gremlins. Yeah, people like trying to be your friend now. And but I believe you trying to be focused on that. And now you have less pressure because you will find more support now. Now you are pro now.
Yeah.
Right now you're pro. People know you now. People know the name of David El Necio. Now David El Necio is a brand, and now you have support from your coach to is Joe Beltran. So what's going to be the difference now? This new camp versus the last one.
The last camp was very, very fast. Last minute was let's work with what I already have. Let's just whatever you have right now. Let's push for that right now. Let's because you can't erase everything in 6 weeks and train used to it'll be a block. It'll be me trying to get used to this when I'm throwing this. So it was let's work with what we have. Now it's not just the camp, which is camp is 8 weeks, right? But now I want to take 2 to 3 months of training. Now I want to train, crisp up, work on these new techniques, take it into camp with what I already have. You put the Street Fighter style that I have with some boxing skills, and there's going to be a dangerous person.
Exactly, yeah.
Porque no te des miedo, con todo menos miedo, con todo menos
con todo
miedo.
menos con miedo, diría el buen. I interviewed him a couple before his fight, and he break his hand. He don't fight. Julio Cesar Martinez. Oh. The lightweight champion and the WBC boxing champion, amazing kid, and he's from Tepito.
Oh, Tepito, yeah, Mexico. Tepito the cabrones come from Tepito, man. Los cabrones come from Tepito.
He's from Tepito, and just I interviewed him, and I think we want to talk again next week. So because his fight was postponed because the day of the weigh-in, he started padding, his hand started swelling.
Oh shit!
And the commission in Texas, because was the undercard of Canelo Alvarez fight, they was the main attraction. Everybody was paying attention to him, and they canceled the fight. They find the supplement fighter, and but he's gonna talk soon about that. But yeah, so the part of the training, so try to sharp your two hands, and like he said, like con todo menos con miedo, no?
Yeah, con todo menos miedo.
Menos con miedo. And now you're gonna go with Joe Beltran. He's still coaching you. Yep.
Yes, he has a fight coming up.
And his fight coming up, and also Jason is your main coach.
Yes, Jason is going to be our head coach. We have our location right now, which is Boxer Studios, where I go to train over there. But I also have it's a familia now, man. We have a familia. Like Joey Beltran welcomed me into La Familia. My brother's fighting in June, and same thing. Joey opened the door to the whole familia to help him train. So there's a coach Joey Beltran has from all his fights, Adam Castro.
Yeah,
he's right here. He's close to San Diego, I think, and he's been teaching us things from while we're here. The end of the month, I go to Miami to do 3 weeks of training with my brother camp over there, and I think we come back to a gym here opening up with GRN. So there's a lot of big things happening right now. But right now I'm going where I have to get better right now. So that's where, like. People don't understand that I also leave home to go train, so I save up all my money and I pay my bills here, but then I got to make money to go over there. So I'm saving up everything I have to be able to go here and go there and go there. So
yeah, exactly. Because
it's an investment. It's an investment.
Because also you need to pay your trainers, you need to pay your bills, you need to pay your nutrition part. You need to eat, you need to.
It's an investment.
It's many things. So, and of course, I believe you start to have sponsors now. Yeah.
I have a great sponsor with Royal Kratom. I have a GRN that have been really, really, really looking out for me. Actually, going to go to Texas and meet up with some of the guys over there.
Yep.
We're working with some other ones. We're definitely working with some other people. I like working with local shops to help support the community. So we've definitely been working with there's a page on Instagram called Mexican Revolution. And they're helping me with art in my little gym, and they're also providing shirts. GRM provided some shirts. There's just a bunch of people that have been really helping out, but we're working on sponsors.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, well, people, you hear that. So if you see products he recommend and buy them, because you can support his training camp. And if you're in Mexico, maybe they can send by UPS. So just figure out, get and buy something. Don't worry. So just support him and buy products, because the sponsors need that. So that's why the fighters, we find the sponsorships like to support our career, but if you buy products that we use supporting the fighting career from everyone.
Yeah.
I promised to buy something. I saw that the Michelada thing I want to get for my Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's Trap Gummies. That's Trap Gummies. They're really cool guys. They also have a Mr. Michelada, I think. Mr.
Michelada.
Miche.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr. Miche,
yeah. He has really good products. You should definitely check him out too.
Yeah, man. And who was your favorite? Because of course, as a fighter, who you follow as a fighter? What an MMA, boxing? What do you like? Who you follow?
I was
or inspiration.
Yeah. No, I a lot of UFC when I was younger. I like the brawlers. I like Robbie Lawler. I like Tank Abbott, Chuck Liddell. Those were the styles. Vitor Belfort. Those were the styles that I like. Those fast-paced fighters, Chuck, like those guys. But for boxing, I was never really into it that much. But I did have a fighter that I like, Arturo Gatti. Gatti and Julio Cesar Chavez. Like, man, seeing that as a kid, like when we were watching that on TV, my parents it's just a whole nother vibe back then. It was like boxing was different. It was putazos. It's becoming more of an art of defense, but it's just different. Things change, people don't want to get brain. I get it. Things change, pero when it comes to that, Arturo Gatti was the boxer que I would see his body shots, man, and I would be like, God damn, those are good body shots.
Oh yeah, no, in Mexico, we are the breeders of amazing fighters, Ricardo Finito Lopez, La Chiquita Gonzalez, Julio Cesar Chavez,
Juan Marquez.
And Marquez is fighting back. They're going to exhibition versus Miguel Cotto.
Oh shit, that's gonna be
interesting.
Fight.
And so of course, and now it's coming a question too, like because now it's Trilla, the lightweight champion to defeat Lomachenko. He's now in Trilla. But what do you think about these YouTube fighters, man? He's fighting with. What do you think, man?
I don't know. Like, I get it. It's money, and it sucks because like what these people are saying are like, they're pretty much doing it because they need to get paid. I get it's an entertainment thing, but like, I mean, shit, I'll fight a YouTuber.
Yeah,
maybe so. Like, I'm not gonna get paid. Yeah, like. Hey, at the end of the day, they're fighting. Then you're only gonna have to start fighting better fighters. I mean, like that Jake Paul guy, he's gonna have to start fighting better guys, And
at least go to the number 8 on the rank and try to defeat him. You can go and climb for the money, yeah.
Because I mean, he is fighting like a guy that doesn't strike. It's gonna be interesting to see Askren fight. It's gonna. I don't know. I really do like how they have like Mike Tyson coming back, and doing this fight. I like that. How that's popping. But the other thing is interesting. It's I can't really judge it till I see him box like a boxer, like, and then we'll see, But
yeah, and went to this experience, like the fighting in different places, like MMA. Like, I remember the first fight I saw boxing versus MMA was Randy Couture versus Tony. What is his last name? You remember the Randy Couture versus the boxer and UFC?
James Toney.
James Toney. And he can and James Toney, he cannot do anything because Randy Couture was the master on the takedowns and also the dirty boxing.
Yeah.
But now McGregor jumped in the boxing and was a different situation for him fighting Mayweather. And now we saw the experience Paige Van Zandt jumping on bare knuckle and compete versus Brittany.
Hey, shout out to Britain.
Brittany Hart. So I contacted. She promised me to connect and talk about her because I need to talk with her about all her experience in boxing.
I'll remind her.
She's legit in boxing.
Oh, she's the shit. Yeah, she fights, man. She fights.
And that's the reason. Like fans, we are part of this fight game, because we follow fighters, and when people start to know Paige is gonna fight Britain on Bernard, oh no, she's so good, she's gonna destroy her.
She's in the UFC.
You need to know Britain. Britain, she's a legit boxer. She knows how to throw fist.
Not only that, she was an experienced bare knuckle fighter now. It's a different game when you jump in and you think MMA glove. It's still different, man. So she knew what she was doing.
Yeah. So and her fight, her previous fight versus Paige Van Zandt, also was amazing, was explosive.
Mhm.
And this fight with Paige was good, was amazing too, and she proved she is the queen
Yeah.
on bare knuckle fights. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
hope they give a new fight soon and on the main card, because I think she deserved it.
Oh,
She proved
definitely.
it. She proved
Definitely.
that. And maybe you are in the same card, man.
I think hey, so she's probably I know she's with the familia too right now. So
Yep.
she's part of La Familia. She's over there with Joey Beltran, Jason, Boxar Studios. Everybody's just a team. We have a couple of Boxar Studio guys fighting at BKF's, the next BKFC in Miami, not the one that's coming up, the one on 21st May. I think it's 21st May. That fight, we have a lot of the Familia fighting that night. My little brother was going to make his debut there, but they pushed his fight till
Yep.
June. So and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I heard that Britain's fighting that night too, but it might be happening, man. So I'm excited that I'm gonna be there for that. I'm gonna support my coach, support the family. You know, there. That's gonna be a
Yep.
really fucking good card, man.
Yeah, I hope we see her in action again. And of course, anything you want to add, David? So you want to add some? I know you open your own gym also there at home to support your your camp as well. You're
Yes,
inviting
sir.
people there in California. So okay, attention, people in Southern and Central California. David and Necio Diaz, he has his own gym too. You can come and train with him. So come on, train with him. So where
Hey,
you
hit
are
me up.
located?
I'm in South Central Los Angeles. So I'm right next to Huntington Park, about the Florence and Compton area. So yeah, if you guys want to come check it out, it's all clean and COVID free, and I wear a mask, and you know everything's ready
Nice.
to
So
go. If you want to
you
get
put
in
this
shape, workout.
white nice mats and
Oh
your
yeah,
coverall, and I see you have this beautiful hanging bag now. You need to add an aqua bag, man. Aqua
I
bags are
have one.
amazing.
I have
So
one.
because
I have
those
two.
ones absorb all the impact in your shoulders, and they create a lot of resistance, and allow it's more like a body type punch.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it feels like a more like a body. Yeah, they're
I have
amazing.
two
Those
of
ones.
them. I have one for the I have the headhunter and the 80-pound one.
Nice, man.
Oh, I
That's
have
good
them.
ones. Yeah, no. And of course, if you want to travel here to Seattle, Washington, brother, you are so welcome to train with us. We have a 4,000 square foot athletic center facility. So
Hey.
we are divided into and Vice Athletics. So the owner, my partner or friend, he was a former Cleveland Browns strength conditioning, Joe
Oh, hell
Palumbo.
yeah.
So, and he invited me to be part to this building, and I teach the boxing area. So basically, more like a technique, but it's fun. So you are welcome if you want to come and train a little bit and do some pads and head movement and punch the bags and some strength conditioning.
Oh,
You are
that's
more
what
than
I need.
welcome.
Yeah.
And it's free for you, my friend.
Gracias, carnal. Muchas gracias. I just want to
Ya
say one
sabes.
thing. ¿Puedo darle un shout out a mi gente?
Pero por supuesto, este es tu espacio, no es mi espacio, es lo mío,
Right.
es para
Nah,
ti.
I just
Dele.
want to say thank you very much to Boxar Studios, Joey Beltran, Bernhardt. Shout out. Good luck on your next fight. All of you fools. All of Boxar Studios, Mateo, Jason, my little brother who's having his debut in June, Adam Castro, Ralph Sinatra, fucking Trap Gummies, everybody, all you fools that have been supportive and helping out. Warning Skate Shop. I was like, oh, Royal Kratom, Bare Knuckle FC, and just everybody who's been supporting and helping me since the beginning of this. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Without you guys, I would not be here right now.
Yeah, no, I love to you do that, man, because sometimes some people forget who is supporting them, and it's like sometimes some careers not just us, is who is behind us, family, friends, la familia. La familia,
familia,
carnal.
yeah, la
Yeah,
familia.
la familia, carnal. Estamos todos. And of course, I want to say also thank you to Bernie Barham Massel. He sent me all this information. The pictures I shared to you the same day of the fight. You tell me where the hell you get those pictures, man?
Yeah. They're really good ones. I need to get some more of those.
I have a bunch of them. I can send you.
Oh, por favor.
Yeah, and you can make good posters and put on your gym, man.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
well, ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure, my honor. If you hear him, you know him now. He is David El Necio Diaz, so well known like David the Stubborn Diaz. I don't know why stubborn, because maybe your mom's like, hey, cabrón, no seas necio.
Yeah, es lo que es. Stubborn is necio. It's like, no seas necio. So, real quick, on my Instagram is Dave X Stubborn. If you guys want to check it out, ahí cáiganle. And Facebook soy David el Necio Diaz. Si quieren ver mi Facebook, ahí cáiganle también.
Yeah, you hear that, people. He has the Instagram account. He has Facebook. You have TikTok too, yeah?
Yeah, TikTok too with Dave X Stubborn. That's blowing.
Yeah,
That's just crazy.
So, if you want to check the fight, if you don't see him fight, go to download the app. It's BKFC TV.
It's Bare Knuckle TV.
Bare Knuckle TV.
Yeah.
And download the application. You can download it in your iPad, your iPhone, your Android. And also, if you have Fire Stick, this is how I do. I have a Fire Stick connected to my TV, and I can watch the fights. You can have a big projector and invite your friends to watch the fights. But you can watch the BKFC number 16 David was in that one. And don't forget, and April 30th at 5 p.m. Pacific time is the Bare Knuckle Fight Championship number 17 in Birmingham, Alabama. Are you going there, man?
We're still thinking about that one because I might be in Texas, or I might be in Miami. I gotta start training again. But I will be on the next one after that in Miami.
Well, if you are going to the Miami one, I'm going, and I meet you there. I bring a bottle of tequila.
There you go.
No, I bring a mezcal. I bring a mezcal from Vallarta.
There you go. Ooh, let's go, Papa. Let's go.
Vamos a quemar la rosa, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, here is David El Necio Diaz, direct from South Central California, no San Diego, South Central California. Wish you the best, carnal.
Gracias, carnal.
Stay safe. Heal soon. Keep in touch. If you need anything from us, we need to put in the people in social media to support you, to your camp, any GoFundMe, whatever you do, let us know. We support you here, and do something to support the next fight to hope coming soon. And you became a better warrior, better fighter, and better soldier, and that's why.
Soy soldado por herencia.
Let's go, perros.
Ladies and gentlemen, KAOS Boxing and Fitness, David Stubborn Diaz, David El Necio Diaz, thank you so much, and see you next time, brother. Take care.